Hello and welcome to the surprise round. Congratulations, you made it. One person, I think, so far. This is an experiment, so we'll see how it goes. But we're just going to do the same thing we always do, and by we, I mean me. But you get to be a part of it, and so yay! Congratulations on getting the notification. Definitely let me know how those notifications came through because if the ultimate boss is YouTube, I'm hoping that I can knock it down and seduce it Bard style, so that it'll work with me going forward, because I'd really love to make YouTube work properly, and I'm beginning to suspect that they just don't do notifications for live streams. I think that might be what's happening, but let me know if you got an actual notification, or if it waited until right now, all that stuff. All that being said, let's see. You can hear me? Good. That's a good start. Yeah. Oh, great. Hurrah. All right. So it notifies you when I start the stream. Okay. Doesn't give you a lot of time to plan. But hey. All right. Great. All right. Well, as those keep coming in case anybody who's not a regular comes upon this later, I should explain myself. My name is Ansel. I am the Dungeon Barkeep, the Indecisionist, and I am here to make a cocktail using the roll of some dice to decide all of the ingredients that go into that cocktail. Today's show is a surprise round. It wasn't announced ahead of time. So it's a bit of an experiment to see if I can get YouTube to do what I want it to do. But it is also a wonderful opportunity to make a brand new cocktail based entirely off of the roll of some dice and the ingredients in my bar, and my willingness to drink whatever those two things bring together. So, my promise to you is that I will drink whatever comes out of this experiment, and I'll tell you how it is. So, let's get cracking. First thing first, we got to roll some dice. So I'm going to go ahead and switch the the camera dice cam on. There you go. And our first roll of the night is a 4, which on our essential mixers list is juice. I didn't pull any special juice for today, so that'll be either a lemon or a lime juice. Exciting stuff. Yeah, standard bar juices. Let's see, and then we'll switch over again to the dice cam for a D6. That's a 6. Man, I keep getting max on these early rolls. So that's on the mixer's chart. A 6 is bitters. I've got a few bitters to pick from, so that should be fun. Got a couple options, couple ways that could go. That's exciting. Oh, great. Okay. So yeah, that's a D6. Now a D8 for our less essential mixers. So that's a 3. All right. That's ginger ale, the classic. All right. Ginger ale, good mixer. All right. Let's flip back over and we'll do a D10. A D10 is going to help us pick our liquor. There we go. 7. Which on the liquors chart is brandy. All right. Brandy and ginger ale. This is going to be interesting. And let's see. Brandy, ginger ale, and lemon juice, and citrus. This feels like it needs an X factor to me. What do you think, folks? Do we need an X factor? I'm going to go ahead and roll the name, but let me know if you think I should pull from the bag of random extra dice to see if we add something a little special to it. Oh, the liquors chart did. Oh my goodness, I haven't been. Hold on. I got so excited about it being a surprise round. Now you get all the charts. I'm the worst. It was only showing up on my side. I had to push another button. Gah. Foolish Dungeon Barkeep. Not like I've been doing this for months and months. All right, let me know if you want me to pull an extra die out of the bag now that you can actually see the charts. Yeah, right? Yeah, there we go. So you can actually see it. All right, so here's the dice cam. Let's pull a random die out of here. An extra D10. All right, so we're putting another liquor in here. And what is that? 10. Okay, 10s explode. So we're going to roll that one again and add another. All right, that's 9, and that's another 10. 10s explode. Oh goodness, this is getting dangerous. There's another 10. 7. Okay, and then this one is 9 again. Okay, so we got 2 9s and 2 7s. So we're doing double brandy and double brandy and double vodka. All right, this is about to get real interesting. I'm gonna need a big glass for this one. Double brandy, double vodka, citrus, bitters, and ginger ale. All right, now we're talking. This is gonna be weird. That's what you tune in for. Yeah, fitting for a Friday night. The X Factor has arrived, and I'm so glad that the first time we get the exploding 10s is on this surprise round. That feels right to me. I'm so pleased that happened. Okay, so let's figure out what the name of this thing is. It's time for the D20, the star of the show. Oh, I skipped the D12. I'm wrong. We're doing the D12. That's for bar terms. 6. Flame! And we're gonna set it on fire. All right, flame is exactly what it sounds like. It's when you set a drink on fire. I'm gonna try and set this drink on fire, which, yeah, that can only end well. Good God. All right, now we're gonna do names, and I'll just go through the names real quick. Let's see, we've got Fortitude Check. That's a really good looking one. Zombie Blood, Paladin's Regret, Pitcher of TPK. What is that? Oh man, Spellslinger. Oh, we've got some really good ones this time. All right, so let's flip back over, roll that D20. All right, that's a 10, which on the names chart is Potion of Courage. This feels appropriate. All right, for a booze-heavy drink, Potion of Courage makes sense. So let's flip over to the bar top cam and put this all together. This nightmare. All right, so here's our bar top cam. All right, so we're putting citrus in this one. So to open that up, I am going to want my full shaker. So I'll set that off to the side. There's our shaker. Put that there so you can see it. All right, now we're doing doubles on these guys. So I've put my other jigger over there. So, all right, so we're going to do 1, 2 of brandy. There we go. Well, that'll go on later. And then I keep my vodka in the freezer so it gets a little extra viscous. All right, 2 vodkas. Now we're supposed to be doubling these, but that feels silly, given all the other stuff we've got going on. All right, so we're gonna do some citrus now. Yeah, I've got a lime here. Just set that off to the side. Roll our lime. Go. Someone was good enough to get me a citrus squeezer, so go ahead and pop that with the cut side down. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how the vodka and brandy are going to play together as well, Psychopyro. They might fight, but also, I mean, vodka is famously kind of flavorless, so I'm hoping that the vodka will just sort of get out of the way of the citrus and brandy, which it might. All right, and I'm going to pull this aside, and that's going to become a lime boat. So that's got a fate for later. All right, so there we have our citrus and our liquor. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with blackstrap bitters today. Give it sort of a molassesy kick. That was a fair amount of blackstrap bitters, if you're curious. There we go. And the brandy will win the fight is absolutely what I think is going to happen. What's the story, Rory? Okay, so we're going to hit this with a couple d6 of cold damage. And then we're ready to pour it into the big tin and give it a shake. Let's pop up to the normal cam. There we go. All right. Now we don't need to overshake this because we're just opening up the citrus. We're not trying to get a foam head or anything, or knock down that ice at all. Oh, it does. It did get very foamy though. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do this in a rocks glass. It smells good. I'll say that for it. It smells promising. All right, so now it's been a little while since we pulled out our gnomish fire, so I'm very excited to bring that out again. So we'll get a little bit of gnomish fire into our lime boat. Oh no, I should top it with ginger ale first. Top it with ginger ale, leaving just a little bit of wash so that it doesn't overflow when I put the lime boat in. There's the lime boat. What makes it foamy? That's a good question. So when you shake the citrus, sometimes that agitation can build a foam. Otherwise, yeah, there's not really anything in there that should be giving it the structure to maintain the foam. Usually you need to add egg whites or aquafaba to get that kind of effect for long, and that's why you'll notice it didn't stay foamy. But yeah, I think it's just agitation, surface bubbles, kind of like soap. All right, so we'll cut back over to the bar top cam just so you can see that flame. Ooh, it's not flaming as high as I was hoping. Granted, I also have a lot of light going on right here. But yeah, it is on fire. You can see the fire. Yay, fire. Everybody loves fire. And there we have it. What did we call this one? Potion of Bravery? Is that what it was? Potion of Courage. Potion of Courage. All right, so here we are with the Potion of Courage. I'm going to do the better part of Valor and blow this out. There we go. So I'm not drinking something that will set me on fire. And sláinte. Okay, it's not bad, but it's also not good. This feels like a very solid first draft. It doesn't taste as boozy as it is, so if you're looking for something that's going to give you a lot of bang for your buck, a lot of punch, it's definitely got that because there's 4 ounces of booze in here, 2 ounces of brandy, and 2 ounces of vodka, and you don't taste any of that. It tastes mostly of lime, with a little bit of like that molassesy sweetness of the bitters that I chose. The ginger ale is present. Don't get me wrong. There's ginger ale going on, and that's good. It's helping. But yeah, really, that lime somehow is winning this whole fight over who gets to be the dominant flavor. It just needs something to win. It needs something to be in charge. It's a drink that hasn't chosen its fate yet. That's what the problem is. You'll notice I'm still in the halfling bar, so maybe this is a first level cocktail. It's just starting out. It hasn't killed any kobolds out in the wild yet, and so it doesn't know whether it's going to choose any spell slots or if it's going to need better armor later on. Who knows? Maybe this is DCC and it doesn't even have a class yet. This might be its funnel adventure. Yeah, it's just sort of there. What would give this direction? I feel like putting more booze in it is a bad idea. Let's see. It needs flavor. It needs something with a bang. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything you could add to this responsibly. But irresponsibly. Let's see. I did just get some... No. That's not going to be right. What about grenadine? Grenadine's got a bang. Let's see what grenadine has to say about this situation. I'm gonna do a half of grenadine. Pour it right in there. I'm gonna have to fish out that lime boat to make room for the spoon. But that's fine. There we go. It already looks different because grenadine doesn't play. All right, so now we're red. That's a start. That's something. There it is. Fixed it. That's what it needed. It needed grenadine. Well, it needed something to make a decision, and grenadine is the thing in this instance. With grenadine, it's ginger ale, it's grenadine, it's lime. Those are all things that work well together. It's a proven combination. The brandy, I mean, this is pretty boring brandy, I'm not going to lie. It's heartly, nothing to write home about. So it didn't bring a whole lot to the table anyway, and vodka famously doesn't taste like anything if you do it right. Which, fun fact, you can in the UK buy vodka-flavored schnapps. That is a real thing that I ran into during my uni experience there. So that's a thing that exists. But famously, it doesn't taste like anything, so... Yeah, you really needed something to, like, make a decision. And so, this strange jungle juice concoction I present to you, the Potion of Courage, vodka, brandy, lime juice, bitters, ginger ale, and grenadine. Until next time, friends, drink adventurously.